To watch David on that night was magic in itself, because you see his mind working all the time. He's thinking of 40 different things, including how he looks.
Project Magic is a program that uses magic as a form of therapy for people with disabilities, where magicians go into hospitals and teach magic to patients to help them regain their dexterity and their coordination by learning sleight of hand, in addition to boosting the patient's self-esteem by giving them a skill that an able-bodied person doesn't even have. For people with who've had strokes and head trauma, being able to show something to their family members, you know, an uplifting kind of moment during that period. And it's been going on for about 5 years now, and we're in 500 hospitals in 30 countries around the world. It's going very well. I thought that from a self-esteem standpoint, magic could be utilized in many different areas. In addition to coordination, dexterity, could be enforced and highlighted by doing it. So that's where the idea came about. It's worked very, very well. The biggest challenge for me is a continuing one. It's a respect for magic, you know, trying to keep people respecting magic. Because that's what I do, so I yearn for people to think of it in with the same reverence as they would someone else's work that's not a magician. The secret of doing escapes is being able to control your fear. Fear gets in the way of logic, gets in the way of timing, gets in the way of the precision that it usually takes to do magic or sleight of hand. When there's just an audience out there and the music's playing, it's not too bad to have to be precise and to have split-second timing. But when there's the fear of something happening to you, time stretches, things seem longer than they are, and you get frustrated and you panic. To get past the panic when you're doing an escape is the most important secret of it, and it's nothing you can teach or say to someone. You have to do it, and you have to be very careful with it. But that's the biggest skill you can learn from that. In a few moments, these chains, shackles, and handcuffs will bind me to the table below the spikes. Things can go wrong, and they have, you know. Human error can be a life and death matter when you're doing things of a dangerous nature. This torch will set this rope on fire. It takes 90 seconds for the rope to burn through. I'll have 90 seconds to make my escape before this. I didn't do things that were physically dangerous, and just recently I've just started to get back into it, you know, very, very heavily. I enjoy it very much because it keeps me on the edge.
I did some experimenting and came up with the first model of the table of death. We had many interesting experiences, many close calls, but then later on David really developed that and made it into one of the most exciting escapes that has ever been done.
He designed it to go a step beyond anything that Houdini had done before, making it the most dangerous escape. The handcuffs are sealed, so I can't open them with a key. The spikes are quite solid, and it is very, very scary under there. But it's a challenge, and when it works, it's a rush. You feel great. I try not to do tricks. That kind of gives the feeling that, you know, I can do something you can't do kind of feeling, and that's not at all what we're doing. We're trying to involve the audience as opposed to stand away from them or put a wall up.
I really feel that an audience is there to be entertained. They want to become a part of it. Yes, they are, in a sense, voyeurs, but they want to be taken and pulled in and involved in this thing. If he gets excited, if he knows that he's got to escape from something, from underneath 1,300 pounds of spikes, steel spikes, he wants the audience to feel that too.
I really enjoy meeting people, and it reminds me that that set of lights that you see when you do a live show, you never see faces, you see these lights shining at you. Behind those lights are people who really care and really have opinions, and I get some of my best ideas by going into the audience after the show and meeting them. And that's very important. That's an essential part of my career, is the involvement of the audience in my future work. The self-pride, sure, you feel good about it, but you're so busy trying to keep doing more work because people forget, you know. This is a business where you have to keep doing good work and keep for your own satisfaction. And I really don't have time to look back and smile big. Perhaps I should. I should take, you know, time off and see it and try to learn from it. I just try to keep pushing ahead.
Now, stay tuned for more Showbiz Secrets. It's more than just gossip. The stars come out on Hollywood Insider, next on USA, America's all-entertainment network.
Just as if you were here with me. No camera tricks, no video effects, just the unique skill of the greatest magician of our time. Tonight, the mysterious and deadly forces of the Bermuda Triangle are going to be challenged by the magic of David Copperfield.
Over the past couple of years,